Guys, I went to my first in-person pin trading event. Ooh, what a rush. I made out like a bandit. You do not want to miss this haul. So hurry back.
Just an 80s boy and a 90s teen, going on all things Disney, from mouse to parks and in between. Come share the magic with me. La 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 la. Live your life to a Disney tune. Come and share Jake's Disney Afternoon.
Hey Disney Afternoon gang, and welcome back to my channel. Thanks for returning. If you're new here, my name is Jake, and if you're looking for Disney content in under 10 minutes that touches on some nostalgia, the classics, and that good old Disney magic, then this might be the channel for you. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on the next Disney adventure. Okay, I did it. I crossed that bridge. I went to my first in-person pin trading event. Woo! I was so nervous to go. But it was amazing. I had a great time. This was sent to me by Disney Crazy Family. They always keep me posted on things, and this event was happening just a few short subway rides from my house, like 20 minutes. And I contacted Nina from Wrestling with Disney, and I was like, girl, we got to go to this thing together, because she just is my neighbor over in Long Island. And so we did. We also met up with the Pinsomniacs over there and a whole bunch of new people. It was so much fun. I learned a lot. I traded a lot. So let's waste no time on this haul, shall we? Okay, so I did trade with Nina because, you know, we sort of broke the ice a little bit. And she traded me for this White Rabbit pin, which I love and didn't have. I think this is a blind box series. Absolutely love that. And then for the Queen of Hearts here, you know I love my Queen of Hearts. There she is. Now I'm embarrassed to say that one of the pins Nina selected was a pin that she had apparently, and I'd forgotten, given me during a swap, and then it ended up on my pin board. Sorry, Nina, you got your own pin back. But she was a great sport about it. So, you know, we weed out our pin collections. We collect things. We don't collect things. I guess that happens. All right, I did get a couple of Pin Trader Delights. You know, this event was a small little room down in the West 20s in Manhattan. And but so much pin love, so many pins, so many people crowded in there. There were kids trading. It was super cute. They had their little eyes on the prize. So that is the Ringmaster from Dumbo, the Pin Trader Delight, and he'll go in my Dumbo collection. And then I also traded for the Walrus, Pin Trader Delight from the Walrus and the Carpenter, another of the characters from Alice that I love so much. So thank you all for those trades. I did get, let's see, I did get one new rabbit pin. I haven't added to my rabbit pin, and I don't know what this set is, but it's sort of like a, what do you call it, a cameo? Like a silhouette of rabbit. I just thought it was really elegant and cute, and we found a good trade, and why not? I finally got this Foodie, what is it called? I got the card right here. Foodies pin. This is from Rescuers Down Under, but it's a scene we've seen before, but this one features pea soup, the little like grasshopper cricket that has the pea, and this pea is like a rubber element on there. Really, really cute, and I haven't added to my Rescuers collection in a hot little minute, but that is about to change with this haul. One of the things I really learned, I got my pins, I got my first pin book, got my traders in order, had my whole bag full of like box things and some bigger carded things. And I took pictures of my pin board, so something I would recommend, because I did check my pictures a couple times, because genuinely I can't remember what I've collected and what I've not collected. But yeah, that was a super big help. But then I met this one woman, and she had pre-valued everything. At least what she was valuing it at, sort of somewhere between eBay and what she paid for them and kind of what the market is calling for. And, you know, I watched her for a little bit because she was wheeling and dealing, man. She would look up some things on eBay, but she had stickers. Let's see if I have one of her bags still. She had like stickers of what she was valuing for so that we could talk about value. And I traded one very large jumbo expensive pin and got several pins from her. But that's how we were able to add up the value of the thing. So there's the Robin Hood pin from the, is it 45th? Yeah, 45th anniversary. Another cool one I traded for. But you could add up the value and make sure that it was fair and equitable and everyone kind of agreed. I would imagine you would kind of only do it for some of your higher priced ones, some of your $10 or less pins. You kind of take it as it comes, as long as everybody's happy. I got this fantasy Darkwing Duck pin. I thought that was super cute. I probably let a few pins go that maybe were higher, different value, but I was happy with the trade, happy to learn. And so, you know, that's the price of admission, I guess. All right, then I got this Pin Trading Nights Great Mouse Detective pin, which I was happy to have. I've seen this one around before and finally was able to add to that. All right, now we're getting into the big stuff. What do I want to show you first? All right, I did get on card, but I'm taking it off the card, another of these Disney 100 diamond pins. And this is Goofy movie, which goes right up in my Disney Afternoon collection, and it is so good. Look how you've got Max and Roxanne and Power. Is it Powerline? Let's see. Is that Power? Oh no, it's Goofy. And it's Goofy and him getting all mixed up in the car, and the Pauly Shore character, the Leaning Tower of Jesus. I forget his name, but happy to get that one for sure. And then let's move on to, I have one of these Reese series. I have the Lumiere one, and it's so bloody gorgeous. But you may remember I just started my Lady Tremaine collection. You ready? You ready? Oh, look at her. She is so gorgeous. These wreaths are stunning. I'd almost be tempted to collect all of them, but I think there's quite a few from collections I don't really have and don't really want. But she's a pin-on-pin, and in the background there's the key and the spools of thread, and the slippers in the middle of the bow, and there's the timepiece. Oh, it's like my collection went from a few tiny little Lady Tremaines to like one like Grail giant Lady Tremaine. All right, then let's keep moving. We may be a few over 10 minutes, but you'll forgive me. This was a special event. I did get some fantasy pins. I am going to run out of room on this board. Let's see if I can make this work. This is a fantasy pin of Maid Marian and Robin Hood. Look how gorgeous that is. And I feel like I got a really good trade for these. You know, the thing about the pin trading is, like, there were probably some pins, like, I think I traded this for, like, one of the Emperor's New Grooves anniversary and one other thing, which I thought were kind of mid-level pins, and maybe they're worth more, but honestly, they weren't worth a lot to me, and I know what fantasy pins go for, so, you know, if you're happy with the trade and you feel good with what you're getting in return, make the trade. Stop nickeling and diming the whole thing. You know, be fair, be equitable, but, like, stop. Okay, Lauren, eat your heart out. West Coast Lauren. Possibly East Coast Lauren, too. You ready? Watcha! Lauren, you might have this one, in which case now all of this pomp and circumstance seems silly, but look at this massive pin. It won't even go on the board. That's why I'm holding it. All of that glitter. You see that glitter and sparkle there? Now, this, you could argue, I kind of looked at this a few times. I'm really a Rescuers Down Under collector. And you could argue that, like, the grass weeds are like the bayou from the original, or I don't know, maybe it's the brush out in the Australian outback. That's what I'm just saying. Vote down below. All right, two more. So then I got two of the Disney 100 WDI exclusive pins that just came out. And I was so happy to get my hands on them. They are heavy, heavy pins. And I thought, man, I'm going to have to pay a pretty penny for these. But I basically traded one pin for 2 WDIs, one of the Disney Diamond and the Lady Tremaine. Sometimes you just have a good pin and it's worth something to somebody. But it is Jake from The Rescuers Down Under. Not only my namesake, but one of my favorite films and definitely part of my collection. And also, and finally, from The Rescuers Down Under, a boy, a character, a creature you don't get a lot of love for. Even less than Joanna, I feel. And if you know me, you know I love Joanna the Goanna. But this guy, no love. And I waited very patiently for this trader. She was wheeling and dealing with something. It was taking forever, but I'd seen what I'd seen and I wanted it, so I waited. And she said, you've been waiting a while. And I said, I'm here for the Frank. Guys, come on. Frank? And she said, I don't even know who Frank is. It's a sad day in the Disney community. I educated her, and she gave it to me. Look, I feel good. You know, look at. I feel like this is a pretty good first in-person pin trading haul. Yeah? Do we agree? Do we like? What do you like? Tell me down below. Oh, do I have a favorite? So many things from so many of my collections. I don't know. Frank might be it. This one might be it over here. I don't know. All right, a lot of good pins. You're going to tell me down below. Hit that subscribe button. Leave me a comment. Hit like. Promote the channel. Thank you for your support, and I hope to see you all soon on the next Disney Afternoon.